This is Sam Turnbuckle, and you're looking at my phone. Let's look at the latest news. Ah! Let me stop that. That's terrifying. It's not the first thing I want to see this morning. Whoopi Goldberg received an on-air legal correction on The View after claiming Donald Trump used AutoPen for pardon. RNC Youth Advisory Council. I'm not reading. I'm already bored of that. It makes you wonder. I think a lot of this is clickbait. I mean, of course it is, but geek spin. NASA spots large asteroid on collision course with the moon. Building-sized asteroid won't hit Earth, but has a 4% chance of striking the moon in 2032. Okay, so the 4% is not. So I don't know how many of you guys are gamers. I am, and it's funny because if you pull to the left on your Android phone, the news is set to you, your algorithm, right? I mean, it's obvious what I do on my phone, but Putin's nuclear challenge to Trump. Let's watch some of that because everyone has such a spin. By the way, we won't have to watch.
In updates that came just a short while back, Russia may be taking the first steps towards resuming nuclear tests. Just days after U.S. President Donald Trump said America could do
I don't know. I know every news channel, and so I've done. First of all, love ground news, love straight arrow news. I'm not gonna lie though, I like Fox News. I watch Fox News because I'm a conservative, I guess. I don't know. Melania Trump was honored as Patriot of the Year at the Fox Nation Patriot Awards. The award recognized her work on the Take It Down Act, combating non-consensual imagery. Wow, efforts to reunify Ukrainian children and securing $25 million for youth transitioning from foster care. She champions AI education. Interesting. So I love AI. I don't know what that means, but look. Generated with AI, which can make mistakes. So, golly, that's 15 minutes long. Let's keep going. So it makes you wonder if it says generated with AI, which can make mistakes, but she champions AI education. I don't know. I'm just saying. We'll get to Fox News in a minute. Citadel CEO Ken Griffin stated Wednesday at the American... I need coffee. America Business Forum in Miami, and he hopes New York City Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani policies will differ from his campaign's talking points. Griffin remarked that the people of New York deserve better. Well, that's true. Drawing comparisons to Miami's success and his prior negative experience in Chicago. Not touching that. AOC. Political commentators suggest New York City Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani could challenge Senator Chuck Schumer for a Senate seat. Get out of town. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen explicitly stated Schumer should be concerned about this future political contest, highlighting a potential rift after Schumer avoided endorsing Mamdani. Why? Let's find out. Let's ask... why did Chuck Schumer not endorse Mamdani?
Senator Chuck Schumer chose not to endorse Zohran Mamdani in the NYC mayoral race, and some think that Schumer's criticism of Israel played a role in that decision.
That makes sense. Okay, thank you. Sorry, not you. Also champion AI. Okay, well, Japan deployed self-defense force and members to Akita Prefecture on Wednesday's November fly. Combat surge and deadly bear attacks, which have killed 12 and injured over 100 since April, driven by dwindling food and abandoned farmlands. Bears are entering towns, prompting troops to set traps and assist hunters. The government plans an emergency aid package. Wild, bro. Attacking bears. Let's see if there's a short video on it.
Can this company use your house to trial their radically simple new roofing
technology? That looks really cool.
They're looking for homeowners.
This is a really interesting story out of Japan, where they deployed troops today to help contain a surge of bear attacks.
Look at the thing behind her.
This is happening in a mountainous region in the northern part of that country. There have been several deadly attacks and almost daily interactions between humans and bears ahead of hibernation season. Bears are out there looking for food. They've seen bears near schools, train stations, supermarkets, even a hot springs resort. Officials say since April, more than 100 people have been injured and at least 12 have been killed in bear attacks across Japan. The government thinks that their bear population is more than 54,000 at this point. So the soldiers who are doing this, they're going to set box traps with food, transport local hunters, and help dispose of dead bears.
You know, and this is how people get stuck in YouTube, you know, and they're genius, because they know what your algorithm is. They know what you want to see. That's probably something I'd watch. But let's go back to the news. The U.S. government shutdown became, and I did not know that until I woke up this morning. I knew it was long. I know there's been multiple other ones, but it says U.S. government shutdown became the longest in history on Wednesday, reaching its 36th day. President Trump linked recent GOP election losses. You know, I talked about that a little bit last night. So the GOP is the grand old party, which is super cool. They get their own name. Does the Democrat Party have their own name? Are they like... Nope, that'd be rude too. President Trump linked recent GOP election losses to the impasse and urged senators to end the filibuster, which they resisted. Speaker Johnson accused Democrats of intentionally prolonging the shutdown and blocking bipartisan efforts. I'll tell you something. I think that they're all intentionally prolonging it, honestly. I don't know why. I don't have like some deep dive or some hot take or something to tell you why, because I really don't know. But look at this super funny image of Elon Musk. He announced his plan to control, oh my gosh. All I read was Elon Musk announced his plan to control the earth. Oh man, my mind read before. Elon Musk announces plan to control climate by surrounding Earth in adjustable satellites. Go do it, bro. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, is that a chicken? Predator Badlands 6. I thought that he was holding a chicken. Is that a person? Is that supposed to be a person? Man, I hope that doesn't get me taken off of YouTube. Oh, I love 7 Days to Die. I don't know if you guys have played 7 Days to Die yet. It's a zombie game and almost a tower defense game of kind, 3D, blah, blah, blah. But they're coming out with a new... It's a, what do they call it? Asymmetrical game, I guess. It's a 3v1 and one person is controlling the zombies. And everyone else is the players, I guess. I don't know. I wish there was some 4/11/2025. Okay. Anyways, the Rapid Support Forces agreed to a humanitarian truce proposal put forth by mediators following their capture of El Fasher. While the Sudanese armed forces have yet to respond, reports indicate they have conditions for supporting the truce. And Army Chief General, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, it's pretty good, has stated that SAF wants to continue fighting. Yeah, so to my... All right, here.
What if you could clean your retainer at the touch of a button? No
I don't
more
have a
brushing or
retainer. Look
tablets.
how ugly
Over
my
4
teeth
years ago,
are.
our team of
To Sudan now, where an end could be in sight for the country's bloody 2-year conflict. The paramilitary Rapid Support Forces who have been battling...
People have scars. You injure yourself, you have a scar.
What does that mean?
You have a scar. This city.
For the country's bloody 2-year conflict. The paramilitary Rapid Support Forces who have been battling the army since 2023 say they have agreed to a proposal for a humanitarian truce put forward by mediators. This comes days after they captured the major city of El Fasher pushing the army out of its last stronghold in the western Darfur region. The paramilitary has been accused of mass killings, looting, and sexual violence. Millions
it'd be
have
really
been
cool if
displaced
people
by
could
the
just,
fighting.
stop killing each other.
Earlier, I spoke to Sudanese political analyst Dalia Abdelmoinem in Cairo and asked her what her reaction to the RSF accepting the humanitarian truce was, and if she thought the army would also say yes.
I'm used to. What do you have to say?
We've been down this road before where they've declared ceasefires or truce, and it remains to be seen if they will implement it and will hold on to this truce. Like you said, the SAF, the Sudanese Armed Forces, has yet to respond, but there were reports the past few days, last week, that they had conditions for them to support this truce. Now, whether these conditions will be met or whether the RSF will agree to them remains to be seen.
So I'm wondering.
But at the end of the day,
Sudan,
it's very important that we have a ceasefire, a cessation of hostilities, simply because the people are dying, the people are being killed, people are being raped, civilians who have absolutely nothing to do with this war, and they are caught up in the middle in it, and they are paying the heftiest price that you can imagine.
I don't know.
I mean, the reports that we're still getting from Al Fashir is that the violations are continuing just because their cameras are switched off and they're no longer uploading their videos on social media does not mean that the RSF is actually respecting human rights law or respecting the civilians. They're continuing, mass graves have been detected by satellite imagery, and there's still...
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger? Dang it! Yeah. Oh.
This is a really interesting.
I gotta find it.
This is a really.
It was an interesting story. Arnold on Trump.
President Trump, I just saw your press conference with President Putin.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Oh.
I mean, he stood there like a little wet noodle, like a little fanboy. I mean, I was asking myself, when are you going to ask him for an autograph or for a selfie or something?
I like it because it's Arnold.
I mean, you literally sold out at this press conference our intelligence community, our justice system, and worst of all, our country. You're the president of the United States. You shouldn't do that.
True.
I mean, what's the matter with you? I mean, whatever happened to the strong words or to the strength of Ronald Reagan when he stood there at the Berlin Wall and he said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. What happened to all that?
I did at the same time. Man, is there more? That's 7 minutes. Oh, ooh. You know what? He's old, but he still looks good. Arnold is like, no, I can't say that. That's 4 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 month ago. Uh-oh.
Governor Schwarzenegger, I wanted to begin on a very serious and somber note.
That's funny. I turned it up like it'll do anything.
Well, as everyone in this room knows, the country witnessed the most horrific murder of Charlie Kirk on a university campus in Utah. It was a highly disturbing event, and I know that it's shaken a lot of members of our community. And I wanted to ask,
I wonder who our community is. It's just USC, I guess.
What were your reactions to this event, and what can you say?
I'm gonna have to put you guys somewhere.
Community process what this event means for something that we all care so much about, which is even when we disagree with someone vehemently over politics, it should never, ever descend into violence of any kind.
100%. Ever.
Well,
I don't like that reaction already.
Very, very upset that someone's life was taken because they have a different opinion.
Okay.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, this was a great communicator, a great advocate.
I'm assuming he's a Democrat, and I only say that because he doesn't like not only saying that because he doesn't like Trump, but
communicating with the students that agreed or disagreed with him.
It's like a vibe coming off of him or something. And that's okay.
Human life is gone.
You can have your own political views. That's what's amazing about America. And not deserve to get shot for your political views. Amen? But this is good. I
was thinking about
I thought
children. They will only be reading about him now.
Oh, it's too sad.
Him reading to them.
Oh, look at that sandwich. Okay. 3 Chinese astronauts are stranded on the Tiangong space station after their Shenzhou 20. It's because they're poorly named. If you would name your stuff better. Okay, I'm kidding. Was reportedly struck by space debris. This incident, which delayed their planned return on Wednesday, highlights their increasing danger of orbital junk, prompting engineers to race against time to bring the crews back safely. Interesting. Space junk. If we're dirty on the Earth, bro, and we're dirty here. Food banks like Second Harvest are experiencing significant surge in demand, straining resources and leading to calls for more volunteers. It's largely attributed to federal SNAP benefit cuts and delays. Yes, of course. Now, I don't know if your parents taught you how to cook. Now, look, if you can spend, $100 a month and just buy meat, and you should already have dried products. That's something I want to share with you guys. If you do not have dried products, go get dried products, dried goods. And what I mean is rice and beans, because when this all hits the fan, and I'm not saying it's going to, I have no idea, you have to be prepared. If you don't at least have rice and beans and you have a single child, one, I have, between my wife and I, we have 8. We have 4 at the house. Right now we have 4. It's off and on. If you have teenagers, you know what I mean. But get some dry product. If you don't have it, when everything shuts down, if you don't have a bag of rice, that's your fault. And if you say you can't afford a bag of rice, look, $42 we have a little Micronesian, no, that's Miami, Oklahoma, Marshallese gas station down the street from us, and they sell fire Marshallese food and island food and stuff. But anyways, they have rice. It's $40, and it is, I'm assuming it's like a 50-pound bag. It's one of those giant ones. Get some food grade storage. Look, I know this is like, oh yeah, buy all this and this and this, step by step. But if you get some food grade storage, like a bucket with a lid, and you put it in a cool, dry space, man, you and your kids, Asians have been doing it for years. You and your kids, your family can live off that rice. And then you can get a couple sodium options, soy sauce or sriracha or something to spice it up for cheap. But here's the ticket. Canned diced tomatoes. They make so many of them that generally at least one of your grocery stores in your hometown will have some on sale. And even if they don't, they're probably like $1 a can. And so if you one day, one of your paychecks can drop a 20 on it and you can get 19 cans of that stuff, 18 cans, whatever, after taxes, do it. Because with that rice and those beans, and water and whatever meat that I told you to purchase earlier, just little bits of that meat, you can do anything. That tomato is a base for just about everything. Same with vegetables. Bouillon. Get bouillon. I would invest in bouillon, powdered or cubed. Cubed is better because it lasts longer. But just bouillon, tomatoes, a couple vegetables, water, a protein source if you have one, like a meat. If you don't, just throw some beans in it. Beans and rice are really good. Season. It's about the flavor, and you will be nourished. Also, buy a bottle of vitamins. Okay, here we go. This increase is largely attributed to federal SNAP benefit cuts and delays, with food bank leaders emphasizing they cannot fully replace the critical support provided by federal aid. 100%, of course. I mean, Vance calls court to fully fund SNAP absurd ruling. I don't know. You know, it's tough because he's a politician too, and I'll just leave it at that. But his speech at that college, phenomenal. So good. Oval Office collapse. Let's not even read it. Let's just click it.
Sir, your shape is incredible. How many times per week do you visit the gym?
0.
Yeah,
I'm just doing Tai Chi walking every day.
Has been investing in America. We've been advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, Oh, are you okay?
Does anybody else's earbuds not fit very well? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? First of all, he's a little elderly, but bro, I've passed out. I've passed out so many times. Sobriety passed out. I mean, not, you know. Well, you know, I don't want to be that guy.
We're in Holmes County, Ohio, one of the largest Amish communities in the entire United States. And today, we're going to try to move in with an Amish.
Has been investing in America.
I want to
We've
see
been
it again. I'm
advancing
sorry, I
science
know.
and creating high-value jobs. But today, Oh, are you okay? Gordon, you okay? Yeah.
What a good job laying him down.
Press out. Press. We're going. Thank you, press.
Thank you, press. I love it.
We're done with the cameras.
Is that Levitt? No. Oh, look at homeboy taking pictures on the way out. Why are most of my videos that follow... it says so much about me. Okay. Back to the news. I briefly burst into tears after 11 years of work. The dev of this fantasy sim is elated and grateful to reach out. I don't know what that means. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah, we've seen that. We're starting to repeat now. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I'm on... sorry. I just started reading things. So let's not do that. Whatever that was. Let's go back to Smock's News, unless any of my favorite people have. So look, now here's an in. You can see my peeps right here. Not my peeps. I don't know any of them. None of them know me. I'm basically no one. No, I am a no one. Not basically. I love these things. I guess a lot of that's right-leaning. Look, Patrick has not put a video out in a long time. I don't know if it's a real one. His face. No. Anyways, we'll just go back to the news. Oh, okay, man. I thought that was some, I thought it was like
Ray Richards,
it from
still there? There he is. A round of applause for Ray
or Thing
Richards.
from the Addams Family.
You know, in my family, my grandfather Harry Eaton served in the Navy during World War I.
That's great.
And
Ooh, she looks
inspired
severe.
by his service, my two
I love
oldest brothers,
the
Bob and Harry, went into the Navy
comments,
because
and so
they wanted to be like
I don't know
our
if I'm allowed to
grandfather,
show this.
Harry
I think I
Eaton.
am. I
And
mean,
they
it's public,
served during the
right?
Vietnam
So
War. My brother Bob was a radio man
there's
on
some
a
of them are
couple of
amazing.
destroyers and a hospital ship. He did 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. I was a little girl at the time.
Learns
and I
Tai
didn't
Chi from
understand the
YouTube. Smokes
sacrifice.
delicious. Oh, I'm
knew
glad I
the
didn't
worry
read
on
that.
my mother's face, but I did not understand the full sacrifice. And my other brother.
I don't
Harry,
understand
my
why-
late brother
why-
Harry, unfortunately, served stateside. He was a hydraulics mechanic.
Bible verse, that's good.
My father
Why we can't-
served in the National Guard.
Our discourse
And
can't
so
be
in my family, I have grown up
kinder.
to really believe in the
when we
service
talk
of
to people, we
veterans
can't
and
just
to
be
really hold you in the
kind,
highest of
nice,
esteem.
amiable.
What's
Was
neat
it amicable
about,
too?
veterans is, as I said, they go on to serve. So
I
some
want to know
of
how
my
you get that
own
little crown
colleagues
with
that I have had the
a
pleasure of working
number
with,
on it. Maybe
Tim
they've
Mack,
just commented more.
I'm just going to name them, even though they won't.
Or are they
like it
just
that
like
I'm
a big
naming them.
baller?
Tim Mack, Walt Hartnett, the late Walt Hartnett. served. Was a veteran who served. I'm so lucky.
So I have
have
Samsung
Bob
Galaxy
Hartnett with me, who is my military and veterans affairs person here, right
earbuds.
there. Marine holding
Just
the Marine flag.
Newest, whatever. I can't ever get him to sit in my ear.
As I said,
watching. Is this
all
weird?
veterans
I can't
seem
see
to
if I
just
can,
go
you can
on
see it.
and serve and inspire us.
It's to the point, and I've tried different.
Serving veterans, so please bring your issues to us.
Go out of this
will
chat
try
and
to
go feed the
navigate
poor.
any of the difficulties you are having, even in these extraordinarily difficult times. So whether you were overseas in different
Also,
theaters, Europe,
my predictive
or
text
Asia,
stopped
Korea,
working. All of a
Vietnam,
sudden,
the
latest
Middle East,
update. Come
and
on.
beyond.
I've
Or if you were stateside, as so many have, you protected our American way of life. You
Maybe that's how
guided
I can
us
get.
in the moral
I don't have any
understanding
subscribers.
of what it is to be a citizen, and you did so because you simply love your country. You love America. You love the promise that she holds. So today we honor you. Can I also ask for one more round of applause for all of our veterans here in the audience? My pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Very important. Yeah, God bless you. See, if you.
If you're looking to get a credit card that helps you earn points to travel this summer, I would think
I'm
about
still
two
waiting on
things.
my taxes.
First, what's the welcome bonus?
Equity, diversity, inclusion efforts, and
I wonder why in front of a
she'll
school
read a
bus.
proclamation for Veterans Month.
Thank you, Commissioner Makija. And
I don't even know what this is in regards to.
It is my absolute
what we'll do is
pleasure
I will
and
come back.
honor to stand here this morning and recognize the dedication
Racist.
and the incredible sacrifice.
There's so
of
many
our
racist
veterans.
people in America. How can
Our
you?
veterans who have served our nation and continue to
How
serve.
can you be in an area or
But
a
I'm
country
also very proud
with
and
so many
excited
different
to
nationalities
share
in it and
this
still be racist? That makes no
proclamation
sense.
signed by all
But
three
like
of
we've
our
got
county
some kind of like reverse
commissioners,
racism going. Man, it's so
naming the month of
weird.
November
What it
as
is,
Veterans Month.
we're looking for
In
reasons to
part,
hate people.
The proclamation
And that's
reads
not
as
okay.
follows.
Dude
Our
said this
nation
planet is
has
lame.
a solemn obligation to honor the brave men and women who have served in the armed forces.
I love you guys.
These
I'll come back
veterans
when
representing every
Trump's going
generation to present day
blah, blah, blah.
operations have
love you guys.
selflessly
Say 'em out.